In today's digital era, social media has become an essential part of daily life, especially for teenagers and students. Behind the convenience of personalized content lies a complex algorithms that analyze user behavior, such as likes, searches, and watch time, using statistical and probabilistic models to predict what content we prefer. Although this system makes our experience more engaging and efficient, it also creates risks such as filter bubbles and echo chambers that limit diverse perspective and may reinforce biases. Because this impact, it is important to understand how users, particularly students familiar with statistics, perceive algorithmic personalization and its influence on information balance in the digital environment.
Behind all that convenience, have you ever realized how algorithms actually work on you? Let's take a moment to reflect through a few questions.
My name is Davina Nur Febria Putri. You can call me Davina. I'm a statistics student, class of 2023.
My name is Aisyah Muhammad. You can call me Asha. I'm from Statistics 2025.
So I basically use 5 social media platforms in my daily life. It's WhatsApp, X, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Lately, I use Instagram because most of my friends use Instagram for social media.
Well, yes, I have. I used to search about culinary in Malang in TikTok, and then after I search the content and go back to my FYP or my feed, suddenly my feed there's some content creator, or we can say food vlogger, that come to some food places or restaurant that go to restaurant and then they review some food.
Yes, for example, if I search food, all that appears on my timeline is food.
Well, I think it depends on the creator make their content, because even though the content is same, but they present their content is different. So if it's the same, or we can call it copy the content, but well, actually I don't take it seriously. I just not into drama, so I just skip it.
I don't think so because I think algorithms give me information, more information.
I think absolutely it's beneficial to me because there's some content that makes me feel uncomfortable or disturbing. So yeah, the algorithm helps me to avoid that content.
I think algorithms provide benefits because they give us information.
Okay, for disclaimer, I'm just a student, so I don't know the correct and wrong answer. So correct me if I'm wrong. In my opinion, the algorithm of the social media platform are basically general based on machine learning. So the machine or the social media platform learn our activity, like every single movement when we use the social media. Like for example, the machine analyze our likes, comments, or watch time in several content, and then it makes the models about several content that we might like or we don't like it. So in statistics, we call it regression logistic, if I'm not wrong.
From a statistical perspective, social media algorithm is probabilistic models to estimate the likelihood of a user being interested in a piece of content.
Well, after looking at the respondents' answers, we can relate them to the data. We show that social media is very popular these days, especially among teenagers. Social media has become a source of information for them.
The existence of algorithms make respondents feel more benefit from social media because with algorithms they can easily find what they want. According to existing data, algorithms collect various signals from user behavior, including the type of content preferred, accounts frequently interacted with, and time spent viewing a post. If you relate this to statistics from the data and respondents, we know that algorithms in social media use a probabilistic model, where this model is defined by the sample space or all possible outcomes and events or one or more outcomes and probability, namely the change of an event occurring.
Although social media algorithms personalize content for users, they also raise ethical and social concerns. By analyzing user behavior, the system can create filter bubbles and channels that expose users only to information matching their interests. This limits perspective that causes bias and reduce information diversity. However, the interview results show that there is a positive side of the algorithm. In particular, it illustrates the success of probabilistic model in predicting users' preference based on data patterns from their viewing history, interaction, and viewing duration.
Thus, it can be said that social media algorithms have two sides. On the one hand, they provide a stream of relevant information with efficiency and ease of access. On the other hand, there are clear shortcomings in the breadth and quality of the information available.